Yo, what's up, man? It's Mac Miller here at Soundset with Mr. Peter Parker, and you're tuned in. You're watching Parker Vision, baby. Don't change the channel. Swag, thumbs up, fuck.
Rock the crowd this big?
Nah, this is definitely, yeah, the 17,000's got to be the biggest.
Yo, they were feeling it though. You had them though.
They were going nuts, man. I didn't know what to expect, you know, like I'm with some legendary hip hop dudes right now, you know what I'm saying? And to even like be a part of the whole thing and you know, to have the set time that I did was like, you know, it meant a lot to me, you know what I'm saying? And
like where you were scheduled and everything, like you were like right up there, man.
It's crazy, and you know, I came out and it's just like I see like a lot of people that are my age, that are my generation, you know, like when De La said like, who here is 15 to 21?
It was majority of the people.
Everyone was like, yeah. And it's crazy because, you know, like, look, man, if kids my age, you know, can come out and support like some hip hop stuff like this, that's what's up.
Yeah. A couple years ago, Nas was on that, you know, hip hop is dead, and it seemed like it was getting kind of stale for a minute. And then guys like you started coming around and showing their face, and it's like, okay, and the early 90s style with the snapbacks and the gear is like coming back around, and then De La shouts you out, Parts of the News shouts you out.
I was standing right there watching the whole thing, and I didn't expect it at all, and I heard my name, and I was just kind of like, and that's like this is what I'm saying, man, like no matter what happens in my career, no matter if I'm the biggest thing or if I'm done tomorrow, like no one can ever take that away from me. Like you can't take away a De La Soul shout out in their performance. You can't take away like the things I've done already, no matter if it's people I've worked with and met or if it's just accomplishments I've had. Like we sold out an over 4,000 person arena, or not arena, but over 4,000 person venue last night, and
big.
And I looked at that picture of the people, and I was like, what? Because I had trouble getting 10 people to a show because I was performing when I was like 15 at like bars, and I had problems, you know, getting anyone to see me. So to see it grow to here is just nuts, you know?
No, we saw it with Wiz. I mean, obviously, the Pittsburgh connection. We saw the kid last year. Wiz did this last year, and then it was just like exploded. And then you had like the same type of response. Like, are you satisfied with this kind of indie route, or do you want the whole thing?
I mean, I'm never satisfied with the spot I'm at, but as far as how I'm doing things is like, you know, it hasn't slowed down for like us yet. You know what I'm saying? It's still building, and we're still growing every day and getting more fans, and more cool shit is happening.
Yeah.
And so like, you know, I like where I'm at as far as the whole record label situation and like being able to feel like we did this, you know what I'm saying? Because like, look, okay, have it like this. Say I drop Kids, right? Yep. I could have signed with a label there. Yep. Say I signed with a label, you know what I'm saying? And then right after that, they put me on this big tour they get me a bus, they did this and that, and like, that's what's happening, right? That would be awesome, right? But what's more awesome is that in the fall, I'm getting a bus for the first time. And I've been touring, I did 100 shows without a bus, you know what I'm saying? And now I get to feel like we accomplished that.
It's on your own merit. It's not like someone gave this to you. You earned this bus.
Exactly.
Most definitely.
And it's like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, it's just cool, man, because you could have taken a shortcut. We could have taken shortcuts, but we didn't want to, and we still don't. We still want to, like, I like this because not only does, you know, it give me the opportunity to feel accomplished for what's happening, but, you know, you can't really tell me shit. You know what I'm saying? Because
this is your shit.
Yeah, exactly. Like, we did this, and no matter how you feel about how it's going for me, like, we built this from nothing.
Yeah.
So I'm happy with it as it is right now, but always strive for the next level, you know?
Yeah, most definitely. Like, what does a label like Rostrum mean to Pittsburgh? Obviously, this Pittsburgh thing is rocking right now, you know?
Yeah. I mean, Rostrum is like, because look, when I was 15, you know, and I was rapping and putting out little shits on
Easy Mac joints.
Yeah, little Easy Mac joints. When I was 15, right? You saw Rostrum and you were like, man, like, Rostrum started in Pittsburgh. The two dudes of Rostrum, you know, 3 dudes of Rostrum, all graduated from like
your high school.
My high school.
Yeah.
And so that's like, you see that, right? And then you see, you know, they they came out with they had, you remember Nitty, that song Nasty Girl?
Yeah.
That was their first single. And
That's dope.
you see that, and then you see Wiz's career, and being from Pittsburgh, that's someone you always like. That Wiz has always been like to kids in Pittsburgh, like that's the man. You know what I'm saying?
The god, like he's like the king, you know?
I mean, he just fucking put on for the city and major.
Heavy, black and yellow, and then you guys are in the Super Bowl. It's like it's crazy.
Even before that shit though, like before that, you know what I'm saying? Like when Wiz was on Warner, when Wiz had said like for Pittsburgh, we were all like, man, that's our city.
Every radio station in the country.
Exactly. So that was cool, right? Seeing that from Rostrum and seeing all the stuff they were doing, right? And so they kind of just stumbled upon a YouTube video I had of me spitting like so many bars. Like,
remember the cafeteria shit and like
I used to put all that
room by yourself at like 3 o'clock in the morning, like crazy shit.
I just used to put videos online of me fucking rapping, and one time Artie hit me on Twitter like
Shout out to Artie Pitts, man.
Shout out to Artie, of course. Artie hit me and he said, you have a gift.
Yeah.
And I was like,
feeling it.
That's right.
You're right. I do. I actually do have it. Yeah. Somebody recognized me.
I was like, that's what's up, man. Artie from fucking Rostrum, right? And then, then being working in the studio, you know what I'm saying? Benji was there, and it's kind of like it started as them like just being the homies and me, sending them music and being like, yo, what do you guys think about this, And then I played, before Kids was done, we were in the studio and I was like, yo, Benji, check this out, man. And he was like, da-da-da. And at the time I had like some random offers coming through.
So High Life was really totally independent.
High Life was completely 100%. By independent, it was like me and like Q.
Yeah, your boys like.
And Will, like, and Germ. And you know what I'm saying? So the High Life was like that. But then we got involved with Benji. And the coolest thing about it was there's no like big budget. Like, it's not like I signed a Rostrum and they were like, yo, we got $300,000 for your
marketing.
No, I mean, it's just us like chilling and people that have a vision. The vision's the most important thing, and the fact that they want me to be creative and I don't feel like it's cool to be a part of a record label, but not feel like you're on a record label. You know what I'm saying?
Right, but you're still independent. Right. And I think at the end of the day, it may be a little bit more difficult sometimes, but it's such a win for you. Like, you're doing your own thing.
It's worth it. I'm saying, like, like I said about the bus, like, shit takes longer. It involves more work being put in, but at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? It feels great. It feels great having over, like having like 600,000 Facebook fans and like almost 500,000 Twitter followers, and knowing that it wasn't because you had a song on the radio and shit. You know what I'm saying? It was just.
No, are you nervous about being a huge star? Because it's gonna be like dumping gasoline on a bonfire. It's gonna be crazy next year.
I mean, I feel like. I know that the bigger I get, the more people aren't gonna like it, or the more people are gonna be like, I wish you did your old shit, or right. But like, to be honest, man, I'm a fucking musician and I like making music, so I don't really give a fuck, and I'm gonna make music that I think is good. I'm gonna make music for my people, and if people don't like it, then they don't like it. If they do, that's what's up. So we'll just have to see where it goes.
Yo, you're already doing your own thing. It's like you're on your own world. You got your own thing going on. It's working really, really well. When is the debut album coming out?
I'd say, probably like around fall time.
What's up? Right back for school, perfect timing?
Yeah, just fall time, and then we'll just see what happens.
Word up. About to wrap it up, man. Mac Miller, follow this kid on Twitter, man. Give him a couple more followers. Support the young boy. He's going to make major moves next year, man. It's going down.
Yeah, man. Mr. Peter Parker, Mac Miller.